In life, most people wait for miracles, without realizing that change begins not with luck, but with mindset. What we give to the world, whether it's kindness, effort, or belief, always finds its way back to us. This is not just a story about transformation, but a reminder that even the smallest act of giving can awaken the greatness hidden within. Once in a crowded railway station, there lived a beggar. Every day he survived by asking passengers for alms as they waited for their trains. One day, while moving among the travelers, he noticed a well-dressed businessman stepping onto the platform. This man must be really rich, thought the beggar. If I ask him, he'll surely give me a generous amount. With hope in his eyes, the beggar approached him. But instead of offering money, the businessman looked straight into his eyes and asked, "Do you always just take from others? Have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar froze. He had never been asked such a question before. Confused, he replied softly, "Sir, I'm just a beggar. I survive by asking for alms. I have nothing to give." The businessman smiled slightly. "If you believe you have nothing to give, then you also have no right to ask for anything," he said. "I am a businessman. I believe in exchange. If you can offer me something, I can give you something in return. But if you have nothing to offer, I cannot give you anything either." Saying this, the businessman boarded his train and left. The beggar stood there, stunned. He kept replaying those words in his mind. He wasn't rude, the beggar thought, but he spoke the truth. That night, as he lay on the cold platform, the businessman's words echoed in his head. "If I can't offer anything in return, then why should people give me anything?" For the first time, the beggar began to question his life. Maybe that's why people never gave me much, because I offered them nothing in return. But then came the real question. What can I give? I am just a beggar. Days passed. He didn't ask anyone for money. He was too busy thinking. On the third day, he noticed a small patch of wildflowers blooming beside the tracks, their vibrant colors dancing in the sunlight. And suddenly an idea struck him. What if, instead of only taking, I offer something in return? He gently plucked a handful of flowers and returned to his usual spot. When someone gave him a coin, he smiled and offered them a flower in return. To his surprise, people accepted the flowers with joy. Some even smiled and thanked him. So it's true, he thought. People love to receive something in return. One day, as he was handing out flowers, he spotted the same businessman sitting in a train. Excited, he rushed toward him. "Sir," he said eagerly, "today I have something to give you. If you give me money, I'll give you flowers in return." The businessman smiled, handed him some cash, and accepted a few flowers. "You have truly understood the value of exchange," he said. "Today you are no longer a beggar. You are a businessman." The beggar stood there, watching him go, a new fire burning in his heart. Am I really a businessman now? He wondered. And then, with a proud smile, yes, I am not just a beggar anymore. That day he left the railway station and never returned as a beggar again. 6 months later, at the same railway station, two well-dressed men met. They shook hands politely, but one of them looked puzzled. "Do I know you?" he asked. The other man smiled. "Yes, we've met twice before, right here on this very railway station." The first man frowned, trying to remember. Then his eyes widened in surprise. "Wait, you're the beggar, the one I refused to give money to, and later I bought flowers from you." The former beggar laughed warmly. "Yes, that was me. But today, I am no longer a beggar. I run a successful flower business, and I'm traveling to expand it further." The businessman was astonished. "That's incredible. What changed? The flower seller smiled gently. You taught me one of life's greatest truths. We only receive when we give. That day, I realized I was never truly a beggar. I was a businessman all along. I just had to see myself that way. The two men shook hands again, this time as equals, because in the end, life is shaped by how we see ourselves. And when your thoughts change, your future changes too. If this story inspired you, give it a thumbs up. Comment what you learned and share it to inspire others. See you in the next story. Take care.